This next guest makes her pro debut the 11th of October on Rogue.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event.
Live from HBF Stadium Festival Hall, Melbourne Pavilion. Not even backstage, we're literally outside.
Was that the best fight card in Australian MMA history?
Call me crazy, but make sure you call me when I'm right.
Be good if the Aussie MMA Instagram page would give us a bit of glow up because we're killing it.
Welcome to the Australian MMA podcast. My name is Mitch Tinley. Today's guest is Winona Greenhalgh. She is training out of Infinite MMA and she competes against Ashlinka Ratchwolski. Ash. She competes against Ash Friday, the 11th of October on Rogue Melbourne Pavilion. Check that out. Follow Rogue MMA on Instagram to find out more. But Winnie G-Unit, like I said, training out of Infinite MMA, Luke Daly, Harry Webb, Michael Allsop, stud fighters and up-and-coming fighters, like we said, led by the great John Campbell. We might remember them from earlier on in the year. They had their gym firebombed, burnt down, memorabilia stolen, whole lot of drama. So we've got Winnie, who is 6-0 in her amateur career. She is set to make her professional debut. And yeah, quickly, especially in the women's division, you know, she gets an impressive victory and one more, and all of a sudden she could be champion and moving on to the UFC. So you want to jump on the hype train, you want to jump on it early, and you want to jump on it now. And the interesting fact is, especially at women's MMA in Australia, not a whole lot of fighters. Good fighters, just not a whole lot of them. So looking at Winnie's career right now, 6-0 as a pro, 5 of those fights have been across 2 different people. So not a whole lot to choose from in terms of competitors. She goes up multiple weight classes just to get fights. And the girl that she's beaten twice already, Ash Ratchwolski. Ash. She takes on Ash. And they're going pro. So both of them said, hey, look, let's make our professional debut. Why not against each other? We've danced 2 times before. Very entertaining fighter, always brings it, always game. She's got a huge career ahead of her. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll hear from our sponsor, and on the other side, Winona Greenhalgh.
Fuel the fight with Australian-made MMA-inspired streetwear and support the next generation of MMA superstars. Delivering unprecedented support to the Aussie MMA scene, support PRP Global on their journey. 100% of profits go to the fighters. Check PRP Global out today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Winnie Greenhalgh, mate, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks for having me.
First off, G-Unit, where's this come from? Where's this beautiful violent nickname come from?
John Campbell. He always has the nicknames. You have to get it from him.
And what did you do to earn Winnie G-Unit?
Actually, just one day in wrestling, just wrestling like a bib, and he's like, I think you're the G-Unit, so... And it's stuck, and now it's G-Unit.
Well, I mean, it does make sense. I mean, you're undefeated as a fighter so far. You're more of the 50 Cent of the G-Unit, not the other guys, because they weren't as successful. So you're obviously that, yeah. Now, speaking of being around guys that are successful, I mean, an absolute banger of a gym out of Infinite MMA, obviously John Campbell, Luke Daly, Harry Webb, getting all the praise. Do you feel like ain't no one putting respect on your name?
Not yet, but they're going to find out next Friday. That's for sure.
First off, what's it like training with those guys? Like, do you get many other girls come into the gym, or kind of how? Talk us through how you prepare for fights.
So yeah, there's no other girls at my gym at the moment. I'm training with blokes pretty much, so I'm training with all them. So the expectation is very high. So yeah, definitely have to be on top as their game as well as mine.
Is it hard to replicate obviously fighting women and then training with guys?
I think it cross over a bit easier because they're obviously not going to be as strong as men. So I feel like it prepares me a lot better than obviously training with girls. I feel like,
You've got Luke Daly, who's one of the most underrated grapplers in mixed martial arts, mixed MMA, and I don't know, maybe I have CTE. And then Harry Webb, obviously one of the hardest hitters we've seen in Australian MMA. Do you feel ever that they're like either bullying the shit out of you or not taking it, not going as hard on you?
No, so John always says she's a bloke. She's come to the gym. She's come to fight. So treat her like a bloke, and you get hit like a bloke. So
Oh,
no one takes it easy on me. And I didn't expect them to either.
that's fun. Well,
I'm not. I'm like shit. This is.
How did you? Well, if I ever trained out, I'd be like, treat me like a girl. Like, don't like pretend the other way around.
I won't let you come. I'm sorry, but you won't. Like, you need to train like a bloke or get out.
Well, what's the training been like? Obviously, with the bullshit that happened with the gym and where you guys are at now, how has it sort of affected your training camp and your career?
Yeah, so it's affected it pretty hard actually because it hit close to home because it's obviously we're like a family there. So it's been hard because trying to make the times and stuff because then I have to go to training at 5:30, but then I'm also trying to do like my strength and conditioning in the meantime and all my conditioning and that also in weights. I have to do that at another gym. So it makes it a bit tricky, but I've sort of found that balance now. So I can't wait till the gym goes back though and get our gym reopened. I'm so excited.
Any word on when that might be?
They emailed us the other day saying it could be open before Christmas. So it's crossed, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Wow. That's
really an update, really.
Jeez. Do you know if it's going to be in the same place or if it's moving?
Yeah. Yep, no, we're going to stay at the same place. Yeah, there was some videos on Instagram and Facebook on the Infinite page, and they had the progress through the gym. So yeah,
that's so cool. Now, in terms of, you've got your amateur career and then you go pro. What changes in the preparation?
Nothing really. Yeah, same because Harry and Dally and Michael were already doing 5-minute rounds, so we're so used to it now.
Why pro? Like what? I mean, obviously amateur 6-0, you've done some great things, double champ, demolition. So why pro?
There's no other girls. It was the only option. We looked everywhere, and Ash was the only one that put her hand up. 2 other girls turned me down, so it was either that or sit on the sidelines. And yeah, I wanted to go pro, so John said yes.
What's it like where, I mean, what are we looking at? 7 fights and it's going to be like after this one and it's going to be 3 from the same girl. Like, how does that feel?
I wish it was a different opponent, but it is what it is and I get what I get. So I just got to take it on the chin and yeah, just look like she's a new opponent and go in there 0-0 now it's pro, go in and smash her.
Do you reckon it's harder having 2 wins over someone or 2 losses? Because you've kind of got the like most to lose in now the professional ranks.
Yeah, it is daunting. Like I feel like, what about if I do loss? Holy shit! But no, I'm going in there as a mindset as I'm going to win as a pro.
Are you sick of thinking about it?
Yeah, I am. I thought it was done after the last one. I was like, yes, finally 2 on her, and then yeah, she was like, oh, let's go again. I was like, all right, let's go again then.
So, I mean, I know many people that would never rematch on the regional scene. You just go, man, I'll fight you forever as long as you want to fight.
Yeah, I'm like, whoever it is, I'll fight you. If I have to fight you 3 times, I will. If I have to fight you a 4th time, I will. I might fight her a 4th time.
You probably will. You've got that like Figueroa Moreno style thing in the UFC where they fought 4 times.
I know. I'll probably be a year from now and be like, oh, Ash and Winnie are fighting again.
And then, I mean, it's not even the first person you've rematched before too. So like, is it
better as well?
Yeah. Is it weird to have fought so many times, but people are like, who you fought? I'm like, oh, basically just 2 girls.
Yeah, it is pretty hard for the record, obviously. So they'd be like, oh, you haven't had much experience. Well, there's no other girls and I've tried. Like I've tried at 48. I had my first fight at 48. Couldn't find anyone there. And they're like, oh, you'll have to go up a weight class, but I'm too small for that 56 weight class. So I was like, I'm not going to go up there for the girls to be coming down from 60. Like
it's quite tricky. And I guess obviously going pro, obviously to look for those fights. Are there more girls that you've seen that could be potential matchups?
Yeah, I've messaged John a couple of girls, like they've looked through topology and everything, and like they've hit them up and they've all just said no. They wouldn't give me a reason. Yep, no, they wouldn't. They reckon they had other things going on. So yeah.
Do you think it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, you're on your debut type thing, like there's no like record to take?
maybe it could be, but like, why isn't someone from like the amateur scene, like if they want to go pro, like why are they coming up?
On a more like kind of serious note, is it frustrating that you put all this work in and it is so hard to get fights?
Yeah, it's very frustrating because I want to prepare for like a new opponent. Like they're always going to bring someone new, like Ash is going to bring something different to the fight, but I want to like someone different, like maybe someone like, yeah, someone heaps different that I haven't fought before, different challenge, different mindset. Yeah, but I'm not getting that opportunity at the moment. So
hard to stay motivated, or
it is, yeah, because John goes, oh, so we have Ash again. And I was like, oh fuck, really? I was like, I just fought her though, like 6 months ago, as if she wants to fight again. And he goes, yeah, she does at pro. And I was like, at pro? I was like, coming off 3 losses? I was like, that doesn't make sense. But anyways.
Yeah, no, why do you think she wants to do this again, but at pro?
I don't know. Maybe she thinks she has the upper hand at pro or something. Maybe elbows, knees. I'm not sure. It doesn't really change the difference. It's literally elbows and knees. Like not much difference in 2 extra minutes at the round.
I hope we don't flash forward to next week and you get cut with an elbow. And that's why the fight gets stopped.
No way. Not at these eyebrows.
Well, I mean, what's it like balancing fighting life? Like you working full time? Are you juggling training? How many times? Like, what's the training schedule like, and how do you balance it with life?
Yeah, so I've got I work full time, and I've also got my daughter as well. Yeah, it's pretty hard sometimes, and I'm training every night. I have always 2 hours a night, so yeah, sometimes it gets hard, and sometimes I wish I just quit. But you've just got to keep pushing. My daughter's like, "You're gonna win me another belt. You're gonna win me another gold medal." I'm like, "Yep. I don't want to go to training tonight, but yes, so we will. I will." She's sort of my motivator. She goes, "Oh, can you give me another one? Can you give me another one? I'm gonna do this one day." She's like, "I'm gonna bring you a belt, mummy," and I was like, "Yes, you will."
That's great. Well, I mean, you can take that forever, because then when it's like, "Bring me another house," and you're like, "All right."
Shit, that's more money I have to bring now.
Well, how old is she now?
She's 4.
What's it like? I mean, obviously, when we were all growing up, like it's not like many mums were fighting. So what's it like, do you think, for your daughter having a mum that fights?
She absolutely loves it. She always wants to fight me, and she always wants to train. So she's always at training with me, which is good. So I get to see her while I'm at training. But yeah, she's always like coming up and hit me, and yeah, she wants to fight. So I think she has found the bug.
Yeah, would you let her fight?
100%.
Oh,
Yep.
Lovely. Has she started jiu-jitsu or anything?
Yeah, she has. Yeah, yeah, she does. Little ninjas.
Oh,
They're running around.
That's so cool. And is there like, have you found a newfound like almost like love within it as well? Because obviously, I'm assuming you coach her a little bit as well.
Yeah. My partner and I, we're always getting at home, like put the hooks in, make sure you got a tight grip. And she's like, "Okay, mummy, all right, I'll get dad." She's dad. And then she goes, "Mum, you jump in." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, we'll jump in. We'll tag team dad."
Is it, do you have to be careful though when you send her like to daycare or school and you're like, "Oh yeah, we were fighting last night"?
Yeah, so they know. So I used to work there. So they sort of know, like, if she hits someone, that it's only for self-defense. Yeah. So yeah, I did get a report the other day of her hitting someone, but they were picking on her. They just kept going at her. And I was like, well, you're going to have to hit them or they're going to keep bullying you. Yeah. And so she hit them. And then, yeah, the teacher's like, "Oh, she hit someone." I was like, "Was it out of self-defense?" They're like, "Yeah." And I was like, well, I can't be mad at her.
No, exactly. Like I have a stepson who's 9, and he took a bully down in school and had his back and just held him. But the kid was like, obviously they were like, he thought he was gonna die. I'm like, literally, he could have kicked him or punched him. I was like, he did the most friendly jiu-jitsu thing where you just take someone's back and you're like, settle down. Like, and I was like,
calm down.
every kid should. I feel like every kid should know jiu-jitsu. Does she have little friends that get involved or?
Yeah, she has a cousin also. He does it with her. And John's little son, Lee, he does it also. So they love it. They run around together. fighting together. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's. Do you ever feel the pressure to sort of put on a show, or is it kind of get a victory first in your eyes and show later?
Just show up on the night. Yeah, just make sure I show up, play my game, do my things, and yeah, and then it will come after that. Put on the performance after that.
And how did you find yourself into mixed martial arts?
So I actually played AFL first.
Huh.
So I played All Australian AFL. So I come across that my partner was a boxer, so he had fights prior to that, and then he stopped that, and then he was like, "Oh, we should try jiu-jitsu," and I was like, "Oh, nah, that's not sort of for me." I was like, "I don't really like touching anyone." I was like, "I like to shove them off and then get away," and then he was like, "No, we should do a class." I was like, "All right." He did the first night, and he goes, "Nah, you should definitely do it. You'll love it." And I was like, "All right, I'll go back the second night." The second night I came back, I got Michael in a triangle, and John goes, "She's going to be good one day." I put on a triangle, and I didn't like, it was the first night there, and he was like, "She's going to be good one day."
How long ago was that?
2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think your first fight was 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So why so long in
So I had so I trained jiu-jitsu for quite a while. Tried to get all my stripes, obviously, from first to the last, and then I fell pregnant with my daughter, so I had her, and then John was like, "Oh, we've got this program, the Winter Warrior," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds cool. I'll do that." And he goes, "It's like 20 weeks, and then you get a fight at the end." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that sounds like me. I want to fight now." And then I did that, and I didn't get a fight out of that. There was no opponent. Like, there was just no one my weight. He goes, "Oh, I got your debut on Rogue." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do it." I'll put my hand up. He goes, "All right, 4th of December, you'll be on." And then, yeah.
What's the sort of family, like extended family, have they supported this this venture in life?
Yeah, no, they love it. My dad loves it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my nan, my nan pop, they all love it. My
Really?
sister, yeah, I'm the oldest of 7, so all my sisters watch. My brothers come and do jiu-jitsu sometimes, so yeah, they try to wrestle me a lot, but I'm just like, put them in chokers and stuff.
What's it like in like living in Ballarat?
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's not much to do here. It's pretty boring, just training and work pretty much.
Do you reckon it's like MMA's really starting to catch on in Ballarat?
Yeah, yep, 100%. I think obviously seeing Harry, Dally, myself, Michael, people are starting to come to the gym now, which is good. Like, even women too. Like, I've been teaching a lot of self-defense classes for women. Yeah, a lot of women now, which is good, and hopefully get them into the fight team. That would be good. Have some women in there.
Just so you can beat them up and have training partners. Get them good so you can like.
Yeah.
Well, I
No, we
mean,
had a few. I think, yeah, because I sparred them. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna leave now," and I was like, "Oh, fuck." I need some opponents, but then they just leave on me.
oh no, oh no. That's kind of the thing of like, you can't really train with any of the girls either that are your weight because there's like 4 in Australia and you got to fight them all.
And I'm fighting them all. Yeah.
Yeah, so that becomes a bit sort of tricky. What's it like watching your teammates fight? Obviously, Harry Webb went through one of the greatest fights we've ever seen, but obviously the aftermath of that, you know, broken jaw, broken bones. Like, what's it like seeing like your teammates, friends kind of go through all of that and then kind of have to deal with that aftermath?
Yeah, I get really nervous for anyone out of Infinite that is fighting on the night. I'm like nearly having a heart attack. I'm like, "Oh my God, are they winning? Are they winning?" There's someone always next to me and they're like, "Yes, they're all good." And I'm like, "All right, are you sure?" The last one for Harry's, I was like, "Oh my God, please win, please win." And I was like, next to Michael, I was like, "Michael, is he winning? Is he winning?" He's like, "Yeah, he's winning." And I was like, "All right." And then hearing the aftermath after he broke his jaw on that, I was like, I felt so sick in the stomach. I was like, he put on a performance and still came out of there. Like, I know he broke his jaw and whatnot, but he put on a performance and he's at the top. And this is why he's at the top.
Yeah. No, he's very special. Do you guys notice? You guys must be sick of it because even when I talk to Infinite guys, I'm like, "How good's Harry Webb?" But like, do you see it? Like, is there something that he does that kind of you just go like, that kid's going to be special?
He just, in the gym, he's special. he's just a special person. Like he'll just pick up a technique. Like John will show us up and he's got it down pat and he's done 1 rep. Like this is why he's at the top. And no, I'm not sick of hearing his name. He deserves it. Everyone from Infinite deserves their name to be out there. So.
And what makes John Campbell so special?
He's just family. It's what it is. He puts his heart into it. He's not like any other coach where like they're just like flabbergasting. Oh, you can go to this gym. You can train at this gym. He's there every night when we're there, and he leaves when we leave. So, and he makes it, and he studies. He studies all this stuff. He doesn't fluff around with it. He studies it and goes, this is what we got to do to be the best and to be at the top.
And is there a prediction for next Friday?
Hopefully a TKO or a knockout or a submission, whatever comes.
Any round?
Any round.
Any round.
Any round. Nah, first round.
All right.
I don't hit as hard as Harry, so I don't think it'll be a first one.
All right. Final thing before I let you go. After it's all said and done, how does Winnie G-Unit want to be remembered in mixed martial arts?
As the best female strawweight in the world.
Ooh, I love it. That's big. That's direct. That's deliberate. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And many more chats, and I'll see you on the other side.
Awesome. See you then.